All right, well, welcome aboard today for our webinar on how to build your website, your tree service website for maximum conversion and maximum lead flow on the internet. This is a very, very super important webinar because everybody's got a website if you want your business to kind of be showcased around the local area online. You want people to kind of convert, give you guys a call and give them a reason to give you a call. So I'm super pumped about this webinar today. Let me go ahead and share my screen, and that way you can see my slides. It's going to take just a second for this to stream through here. Let's see. Okay, so there it goes back to the screen. Let me just make sure it's going to share my slides really quick. Sometimes technology takes a minute or so. Zoom especially hogs up a lot of bandwidth on the computer. So it should be going. Let's see. Let me know in the chat if you guys can see my slides right here. If not, I'll have to reshare it. Let me pull up the chat. Good. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much for confirming. Okay, sometimes I'll show the background window and not my slides. So this is a very, very important webinar today. It's going to be about how to optimize your website for maximum conversion and lead flow for your tree service business, right? Or any business if you're on this webinar and you're in another niche or anything like that. So it's super important because everybody's ultimately going to end up on your website at some point, right? And we all know that, whether they're coming from social media, paid Google ads, email marketing, anything, right? SEO, if they're finding your Google Maps, your website underneath the maps, and they're finding you organically, they're going to look you up and they're going to be on your website. So we want to make sure it's a good experience, and we give them every compelling reason to give you a call over the competition. So I'm excited for you guys to be on the webinar. Let's go ahead and get started. This is the webinar. What we go through with our clients is the digital dominance method, and the website is number one. That with the SEO. So website search engine optimization is typically the primary thing we want to make sure we get right on the internet, because everything else follows suit and works better when your website's really good and it's got a lot of conversion elements on it. So number one is your SEO and your Google Maps and your website. That's the foundation. That's like when you build a house, you got to pour that foundation. Same goes with your internet marketing. You need a really good website, professional website, if you want it to convert at the highest level. Number two is pay-per-click ads and marketing, which we have a separate webinar for all these other strategies as well. Today, we're going over the website conversion. Number three is retargeting. Number four is paid online directories. Number five is repeat and referral business, from email marketing to your database or social media. Number six is pay per lead. So you maybe seen some of the ones like Home Advisor, Angie's List, things like that. Number seven is social media on Facebook, Instagram, places online. And then number eight is referral programs. So you can offer your current clients, hey, look, if you refer us one of your neighbors, anybody else who signs up for tree service and gets the work completed, we'll pay you a $100 gift card for that referral, or tickets to the game or something similar. And then number nine, last but not least, we've gotten into the direct mail campaign services as well, which really helps hone in a local marketing strategy. So a little housekeeping before we kind of dive into this. If you're serious about doubling or tripling the leads that you pull from your tree service website, then the next 20 to 30 minutes are critical. So try to focus in on what we're talking about, because you probably have a website where you could implement some of these things yourself or with your current web team. Of course, we're here too, if you guys are interested in us implementing these things for you, but this is super important. This is what really helps our clients double or triple their leads from their current website, just getting a new website or updating the existing one. So what you're about to discover here is how to stop missing calls from visitors who land on your website, right? They're already there. Let's go ahead and get them to call. How to stop missing easy, free estimates that your local market is looking for by adding this one thing to your homepage of your website. How to convert more visitors to leads by adding easy testimonials and reviews to your website. And then the last one is how to get back in front of all these website visitors that bounce off your website, because maybe 20 or 30% of people convert on your website. But then what are we going to do with the other 80% of people, right? Well, we can retarget them and follow them around on the internet and get them to come back to your website later to convert down the road. So why the internet, I guess, might be asking too. Well, there's been a humongous, massive transition from offline to online over the past 10 to 15 years. Every year, the percentages go up higher and higher and higher, from people that don't do anything offline to online, right? And some of it's generational. So the older the people are, less likely they are to use the internet as much as they did before, but they're all getting used to it, right? So everybody's on the internet. We want to make sure this is a really good experience for everybody that reaches your website. And statistics tell us that more than 77% of consumers go online when they look for tree services, especially if they don't know somebody that already does tree service. So there are over 10 million searches every single month for tree service and removal and trimming and pruning across the World Wide Web. And you only need a small fraction of that in your local market to really, really generate a lot of inbound lead flow for tree services and things like that that people are looking for, because people need tree service all the time. So do you want your share? If so, you're in the right place. So who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, I've been in internet marketing space for close to 10 years now. I specialize in the tree service contractor internet marketing niche. We used to do it for everybody before coming over to the tree service niche only, but we don't work with roofers and doctors and attorneys and different niches. We only focus solely on tree service, which helps us leverage all the data across the country from all these other campaigns we're running to really help our tree service clients maximize. I'm also the author of the book, How to Win with Internet Marketing for Tree Service Contractors. This is the book right here. It's on Amazon Kindle. I think it's $2 if you want the e-version, or I'll just mail you one in a box to your address. If you want to hit me up after the webinar, shoot me an email from one of the invites, and happy to send that out to you. We've worked with dozens and dozens and dozens of tree service contractors across the United States, and we know what works to generate consistent new business for tree service. And this is going to help you increase your sales, right, for your tree service business, enhance your online reputation, drive more calls, leads, and profits to your business, and increase repeat and referral business from your existing clients that you've already done work for. So the problem typically is that people face in any business, right? But in the tree service business too, there's a big investment in marketing, right? And it can be kind of a head scratcher as to what to put the money into. Website, maybe you're getting website traffic, but there's just not enough leads because maybe you have an older, non-mobile responsive, crummy website. Not to say it's a bad website, but maybe it's older and it just doesn't load properly. It loads slow. People can't stay on it. They just get bored because they can't click to what they need. So they go back and they go to a competitor, right? Maybe there's a low return on investment from the money you put into your website or marketing or anything like that. Maybe the problem is internet marketing company that you work with doesn't really know the tree service business specifically, right? It's seasonal sometimes in certain areas of the country. And there's a lot of little nuances and stuff that you don't know if you don't do this every day for the same niche, right? Because I remember when I used to do it for everybody, right? Roofers, doctors, attorneys, my old agency, it just became overwhelming trying to figure out every niche. Well, when you do one every day, all day, and every one of your clients are in the same niche, you get really good at it, right? So that's the problem generally we see. Your website needs to be great. This is one of our clients, Stevens Tree Service. They have a beautiful website. They had really, really good video footage from a drone that they paid to have done. It's really relatively inexpensive too. If you're a tree service company and you want to get good video footage from a drone provider in your local area, a couple $100, you can get some pretty good drone footage, and it's super high resolution. It looks killer on the website too. So this is their website. You got, get a free estimate everywhere. You got your menu up here. You get your phone number in the top right so that people can, see it, give you a call, request a free estimates everywhere. And it's built to convert the maximum amount of visitors that come to it to leads. And that's what you want. So build out your website. So the typical tree service website that we see that we usually are replacing, maybe they're with Town Square, 411 Local, maybe they're with, whoever, web.com, or one of the really inexpensive entry-level web providers that are nationwide, the big faceless companies that really you can't get anything done, or you get a new account manager every time you talk to them. They usually build out like a 3 to 5 page website, right? You've got a home page, you've got an about page, you've got services, and then you got contact. And that's pretty much it, right? It's just a template website. They can crank those out in probably 30 minutes. They put your logo on there, a couple of photos, and then that's it, right? So that's what we usually see. Now, not in every tree service company. The ones that care about their online marketing and value internet marketing have gone a little further with it typically, but it needs to be mobile responsive. And what you want is you want a page for each one of your services, right? So most tree companies do a vast amount of services like land clearing, forestry mulching, tree removal, crane services, tree trimming and pruning, plant health care, et cetera. You want a dedicated page in your menu where it says services with a drop down for every single one of those pages with a full page write-up of what you do. That's going to convince people that are looking for that particular service to go ahead and call you when you have a dedicated page for it, not just a sentence that says you do it. And then also, you want pages for each one of the subcities or service areas that you cover as well. That way, when somebody looks up tree service in neighboring areas, not just your main area where your Google map listing is and your home market is and your shop and all that is, but in the other outlying areas, you want pages for those cities and those suburban areas around you to also show up for those tree service searches. That helps you double or triple your website traffic. Those are super targeted leads coming in. So that's how you want to build out your website. Very thorough, lots of content. Put more on there than everybody else, and you will outrank everybody else and have better visibility and increase lead flow. So you want it to be a responsive website as well. So just a good website that no matter where somebody looks at it from, whether they're on a actual computer, a laptop, a tablet, or a phone, it literally shrinks and wraps to the size of that screen. That's called mobile responsive website. And that's what you want. You always want it to be mobile responsive because, again, about 70 to 80% of all searches for tree service, or the majority of everything online these days, is on a mobile device. So you want it to be good on a mobile device. It has to be good there, or else people are going to literally get bored or frustrated, hit the back button, and then go to your competitor's website. That's just the way it works. So you want to consistently convert these visitors to callers, and they're coming in from all different places, like your paid ads. They're coming in from search engine optimization because your Google Maps is highly visible. Maybe they read a blog article about how to get a tree removal permit in your area, and you've got an article on your website. They read that and they go, you know what? I want this company to do my tree removal. I just figured out how to get a permit because they told me on their blog. They're coming in from social media, other content out there, and things like that. All these things bring in leads into your website. You want to make sure that the majority of those people call, especially if they need tree service. And what really the goal is full schedule with your trucks running and crews work to do every day, right? You want lead flow to come in. That's what this is going to help you do. And this really gives you momentum in your business and consistent growth in your business. So all these things that we talk about, really the ultimate goal, the end goal, is just to keep busy, keep growing your business, have plenty of appointments and estimates to go on to every single day. So your website is the hub of your online marketing. So just to kind of give you a visual, like this is your website, and people are coming in from all over the place, right? They're clicking on your website from your Facebook business page. If a lot of people like it, or if you're sharing it on your personal profile, people kind of, bounce around, kind of dig around a little bit, and then they find your website and they click on it. They want to see it. People are coming in from Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, they're coming in from all these other social media channels, LinkedIn, you got YouTube. If you have videos on YouTube, which is a good strategy as well, Instagram, all these places people are coming into your website, right? Your Google My Business map listing everywhere. So it's the hub of everything else that you do, and it's going to make everything else better if it's built really good. So why is conversion so important? Let's go through a couple of numbers. I always like showing this because a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So in scenario number one, let's just say you've got an older, outdated website. It's not mobile responsive, and it doesn't convert that well because you don't have testimonials on there. You don't have pictures of you guys, your trucks, and everything else. Let's say it only converts about 3% of the visitors. So you get 500 visitors a month on your website, 3% conversion. That's only 15 leads, right? 15 leads. Let's say you convert or close 1/3 of your internet leads that come in, right? So that's only 5 paying jobs out of 15 leads. Let's say your average invoice is $1,000. And I'm just making up numbers here. Some people's average invoice is $2,000, $3,000, or $800 or whatever. But that equates to about $5,000 in sales for this particular scenario. Well, let's say you're getting the same amount of website traffic, but your website is built to convert, right? It's awesome. Everybody that lands on it loves it. And they're thinking about, you know what, I want this tree company to come out. Let me give them a call. It converts at a 10% clip instead of 3%. And then you get 50 calls, right? Out of 500 visitors, 10%, you get 50 leads coming in off that website. Same amount of traffic, 500 visitors. And then you're going to convert 1/3 of those. You may even close half. Who knows what your closing ratio is? It could be 40%, 30%, 50%. Only you know that. That equates to 17 book jobs. Same average transaction value of $1,000. That's $17,000 for your business in sales over that same month versus only 5,000 because you just didn't get that many leads, right? People just bounce off. Oh, it doesn't load correctly. Let me hit the back button. I can't find the phone number. I can't click this little button to generate a call to the office. I don't want to have to copy and paste it, go to my phone and type it in. They don't want to do that, right? So if you have all these conversion elements on your website, you're going to easily get way more leads. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope that's like a good picture for you, because it really makes that big of a difference. Why is getting your website built to convert important to you? Just think about it for a second. Like maybe you want to write it down. Like, man, I really want to get more leads. I want to double my leads, right? And a lot of times we see this, guys, where we launch a new website for a client and their web traffic stays pretty much the same over the next month or two until the SEO gets it way up to the top. And they literally double their leads in 1 month because the new website converts way higher percentage of those visitors than the old website. So why is that important to you? Just think about that. Like, do you want more leads or do you want less leads? So here's 10 critical elements to enhance conversion on your website. This is going to help convert more people. So speak to your target customer, which is called an avatar. I don't like that word, but that's kind of the name for it. Like your typical customer. You know, if you have 100 customers, what's the typical customer? It's kind of like your avatar. What are their fears and frustrations? Why should they choose your company? Right? Let's give them a reason to call you. Be real. Use authentic images of your team on the homepage and throughout the website. Trucks, team, crews, guys with shirts on, logos, those types of things. Maybe have a website welcome video. If you go to our website, treeservicedigital.com, I've got a website welcome video. Of course, I'm in the digital marketing business, so of course we have more videos, but tree service companies have videos too, and they really help. It's like, hey, look, we're here for you. You guys want a tree service estimate? Just give us a call. We'll come out and we'll provide that free estimate for you. Videos for each one of your services. So you can have a video on, hey, this is us taking down a tree. This is a tree removal. We're really safe. We have all the equipment to take care of it. You could have a video explaining why someone should contact you versus the competition. And then leverage social proof, right? Have, your Facebook page, Instagram page, all those things, because people click on there and they go look and see your activity sometimes just to kind of see what you're up to, see if you're one of those businesses on the up and up. And so you could use, review tools like Birdeye or Review Buzz. So when you get a new review, it flows right to your website, right? And people see those brand new reviews too. Get the basics in order though. So the phone number needs to be in the top right of the corner of the website, right? So you want it to be in the top right there, and make sure that, it's there and it's highly, highly visible. Ensure that there's a web form for customers to fill out, which is like get a free estimate, schedule an appointment, something like that. Give them that call to action and add credibility with authority symbols like Better Business Bureau, Angie's List, TCIA, ISA. We're members of those associations, so we leverage those logos on our website too, and it really helps. Ensure you have clear calls to action on each page that speak to your customer avatar, and tell them exactly what to do next. Just gonna make sure this thing is still recording here. Yeah, still going. Okay. Use special offers and coupons that match the service they are in need of. Make sure your website's mobile optimized with easy clicks to call functions, leveraging live chat if you want to. Start giving clients the option to book online. What is the one element that will have the biggest impact on the results of your overall internet marketing efforts? What do you guys think that is? You think it's like click the call button? You think it's get a free estimate form? What's that one element? So optimize the pages on site for conversion. So not just the home page. So a lot of people think only the home page, we want to ask them to give us a call or ask them to get a free estimate. We want to do that on every single page, right? And it's not pushy and it's not salesy. It's just giving somebody that's flowing through on that page, however they found that page, to go ahead and click to call here or get a free estimate by filling out this form. And so you see this click to call button here. You want to click to call button easily visible everywhere on every single page of the website. That's going to help you pretty much double your call volume on your website leads instantly after installing that. Is your website set up to convert visitors to callers? Here's one of our clients in Wilmington. You can see like on the very front of the website, we got a new picture of their wrap truck. So clients, potential clients, when they get there, they visit the website, they go, wow, that's a good looking truck. That's a pretty cool truck. So that's who's going to be coming out to my house. Okay, that's cool. And then they see, the logo there. They see the phone numbers, contact us 24/7, request a free estimate, get a free estimate, submit request. Okay, they have quality services. They're licensed and insured, 24/7 emergency, and then they're friendly, they say. So you know what? This looks like a good company. Let me give them a call, right? So they're going to call a website like this over just a little template website, right? So that's just one example. And your menu. You want your menu to be here with your service area showing up. And you see how we've got a picture of all the trucks in the background there? That's really helps convert a lot too, because people see the brand. They think, oh, you know what? I think I've seen those trucks around town before. So that helps to further reiterate they need to call you. And we want calls to actions everywhere, right? Count on our family owned and operated business for high quality workmanship, fast and dependable services, and reasonable prices, right? Call us today for more info. They have 2 different phone numbers they use. Request a free estimate. So we just always want to be asking them to give us a call, fill out the form for a free estimate. Give us a call now for an estimate. So your satisfaction is our priority, and we strive to provide a service that we are proud of. And then a plugin for your Google My Business Map reviews. These reviews right here are awesome because they get updated periodically as they come in. So as they come in, as somebody leaves your review on your Google My Business Map listing, this plugin will sync it right to the website to where it's brand new on the website. It's pretty awesome. It shows people your latest reviews. So get a free estimate. You want to just keep on. I'm just showing you some examples, guys, just so you kind of know this is kind of the flow of a highly converting website. So you get their phone number, request a free estimate, tree services you can depend on, things like that. So it needs to be set up for conversion. Here's some of the top priority things that should be on there. Your phone number in the top right corner. Statistics prove that's the best place to have it with the logo in the top left. Web form where customer can request a quote or a free estimate. We're going back down to the basics, guys. I just want to make sure you have this tattooed like on paper or something so you know exactly what to do. Links to your social media profiles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, etc. Direct links to your online reviews and testimonials. Now, if you have a plugin or a tool that syncs them right to your website, then you may not need that. But if you don't have that, it's good to have a link to where people can click on it and go look at your reviews. Your company name, address, and phone number on the bottom in the footer of the website. So that way, every page they go to, they can still go down to the footer and see your contact information, your location, your phone number, and all that. Personality is really big, guys. So real photos of you guys in the field, on job sites, your trucks, your wrapped trucks, people smiling, hey, we're doing some tree work today. Your guys with shirts on, the guys with the company hats on, etc. Just things that bring your business to life. That personality makes a humongous difference in converting visitors to callers to your business. A clear explanation of why they should choose your company. Hey, we've been in business over 30 years. We've got over 100 5-star reviews. That's a pretty good, compelling reason to choose your company, right? I'm just saying that's one. There's plenty more you can use. Special offers and incentives to drive action. Mobile friendly version for website visitors, right? So those are really good conversion elements. Trust us with all of your tree care projects. Why pay for a quote? Our estimates are free. Call us today for more information. So they request an estimate, give us a call, right? Loud and clear. Here's our phone number. Click this button for a free estimate. All those things really help convert more people to your business. And another example, client out in Utah. We want to make sure you have the same thing. Website, phone number in the top right, logo in the top left, get a free estimate, and then other compelling reasons to give you guys a call. A good high resolution photo of you guys' trucks, cranes, knuckle booms, whatever, guys in shirts, freshly wrapped trucks, maybe a sign in the yard, you guys doing tree work, whatever the case may be. See, this is a good one too. This is a big tree company. They got bought out by Save a Tree, but they had a lot of great photos of their crews, their workers, their trucks, their branding, and it just goes a long way. People just want to call a company like that. So here's another example. So not just on the homepage, but this right here is actually the tree removal page on the website. So you can see right here, you have services. There's a drop down for about 8 services. One of them is tree removal. This is the tree removal page. So every time somebody finds a page, they may not go to the homepage first. They may have found the tree removal page by doing a tree removal near me search or a tree removal your city search type thing. So once they find this page, we want to make sure we give them an opportunity to call, and we give them an opportunity to put their information in to get a free estimate. That's just going to help convert more of those people that land on your website into warm leads, right? People that fill their information out because they want to get a call back to schedule an estimate, right? And so we want to give them those opportunities on every page, not just the homepage or the contact page. And it must be mobile optimized. Like we were talking about at the beginning, there's over 80%, 70, 80% of all searches online for tree service are going to be from a mobile device. So get this click to call widget button at the bottom. Every website builder, to my knowledge, We use WordPress, has plugins for a click to call button. You need that plugin for a click to call button. If you don't have that, if nothing else, if you learn from today, have a click to call button on a mobile view ASAP. That's going to help you probably double your calls if you don't have one of those right now. Because just see how easy it is. It sticks out. Like when you're scrolling on your phone and you see this call now button, click to call now, call us, anything like that with a little phone icon. What are you going to do? You're probably going to press it and say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and give them a call. And as soon as you tap that with your thumb, it's a live call to the tree service office. It could be your office. And that's really going to help you convert more people. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that part of it. Who is your ideal customer avatar? Like, what does that person look like? Then we can think about how we're going to speak to them, right? So demographics, typically it's a homeowner. They're 35 plus years old. It's usually a mix between female and male. It could be, the wife, it could be the husband giving you a call. It could be anybody. It could be a business too. This is typically what it is. Married with 2 to 3 kids, head of household, 65,000 plus in annual household income. They're a family-oriented person, reliable, easily frustrated, likes to please people and expects the same in return. They're not very handy, which is why they're calling for tree service work. Most people can't do tree service work anyway. It's too high up. They don't have the equipment or experience. They like gardening, crafts, and arts. Live in the suburbs, upper middle class neighborhood, takes an interest in their community. Their pains and frustrations are the trees need to be removed or pruned or not safe. Like they want to get that fixed. They can't get a tree service company on the phone or not return their call. Big one right there, guys. If you guys answer the phone, you're winning half the battle right there. There's a lot of companies that don't answer the phone. Need to get tree service issue resolved, pain and frustration there. Too busy to deal with it, right? They just want to get it done. Worried that the situation at the house could get unhealthy for the family. So maybe they have a dead tree. They need to get this done ASAP. So they need somebody to answer the phone. Their fears and implications are being ripped off or overcharged, paying too much for something they could have gotten elsewhere, right? Probably the same fears and implications that you have. Having home damaged by faulty workmanship, having to wait around for the tree crews to arrive at the house, right? That's kind of annoying, waiting around for hours and hours. Being inconvenienced, trying to coordinate with the company, same difference, may cause a disaster in the house. Bill will be more than they can afford. That's their fears, right? But their goals and desires are they want to get that tree fixed. So they're willing to hand you money in exchange to get the tree work done. We just need to get them to call, right? Having the issue behind them, they want it behind them. They want it over. Having a well-kept home, taking care of their family, more income, money, and wealth, live in a nicer, more luxurious home, drive a nicer car, kids healthy, happy, and successful, spend more time with family, travel and have fun with family, respect and approval from family and friends and relatives, and they want peace of mind, right? That this tree service is behind them, they got it done, right? That's their goals and desires. So we need to kind of know who that is that you're trying to do tree service work for. You can kind of get messaging in front of them that works. It's going to help convert more of these people. So same day service or emergency services or 24-hour service or on-time service are big ones. Those are great messaging slogans to have. Number 2, free estimates, right? We give free estimates. Just give us a call. We would just make no resistance at all, right? No resistance. We're going to come out and give you a free estimate. Now, that may or may not be the case in your business. We do have some clients that don't do free estimates because they're super swamped and they do more like maybe plant healthcare, arborist type work. So in those cases, you can say schedule an appointment, right? Something like that. And so if it's a charge to go out and give your opinion or consult with them, then of course, you can just tell them that over the phone once they do submit the information or call. Pricing or upfront pricing, satisfaction guarantee, those are all good statements. Trustworthy crews and technicians or in-house crews and technicians or, in-house trained crews and technicians, experienced arborists, very good. We leave your property cleaner than we found it. That's another good one. I know that a lot of times whenever I've ever gotten anything done, I'm thinking to myself, are they just going to leave a big fat mess in the backyard or in the front yard or whatever? So you want to make sure that they say that they're going to clean it up as part of the contracted service. Why work with us? Here's another good reason for people to give you a call. Why work with us, right? Let me answer their question right there because they're thinking that in their head. Why would I want to call this company? Well, because we offer 100% satisfaction guaranteed, right? We're licensed, insured, and certified. Here's our business license or whatever. You can put those on there too. We offer insurance assistance. We will help your insurance company. We will claim. We'll make the claim for you. We'll help you with that. We have affordable pricing. You could put over 30 years experience, right? Better Business Bureau certified, or members of the BBB, members of the TCIA, certified arborist with ISA. All these things are reasons why to work with you. And kind of going a little further with that, you can put the logos of all the associations that you're members of on your website, which is a very good thing to do. Member of the TCIA, member of ISA, Best Home Guide 2019. Here's our BBB. Click on the link to learn more. We're in the Georgia Arborist Association, whatever your state is, right? So you have all of your association logos for trust, giving them that feeling of, okay, this is a good company. They're going to take care of us. They're safe. They've been trained. They're good. Customer reviews, what our satisfied customers are saying. If you have trees, then you need us, right? And so we have those testimonials right there where people can read those, and they can go confirm that on Google. If they click, they can go over to the Google My Business listing and confirm all of those reviews, right? So make sure it's mobile friendly. I can't stress that enough. We still see websites in 2022, even last year, 2021, that are not mobile friendly. And they're just the older templated websites that worked, 10 years ago when only maybe 20 or 30% of online searches were on a mobile. But now it's just such a high, large percentage of searches. It's got to be good on a mobile device. It has to be good. 4.8 billion people now own mobile phones. This number is probably higher now. This was a few years ago. 3 out of 5 consumers search for local businesses on their smartphone. Google reports that 40% of mobile consumers turned to a competitor's website after a bad mobile experience. Let me read that again. Google reports that 40% of mobile consumers clicked off of the website they were on and went to a competitor's website after a bad mobile experience. And I've done it myself, so I know exactly what that looks like. You do a search, you find the website, you click on it with your phone, you're on there and you're going, where's the phone number? I can't find the phone number. And you start clicking around, you're like, where's the button for the phone number? Or where's the contact form? You just can't find it. It's nowhere to be found. And it's not mobile responsive. So you have to go to the side. You have to go to the side to find the extra text on the other side of the page. It's a nightmare and it takes forever and you can't find stuff. So what are you going to do? You're like, I'm just not going to do this. I'm going to click the back button and I'm going to go to another competitor's website. That's just kind of the way it works. So you have to make sure it's good. You want to showcase online reviews? Yeah, you can say, hey, look, we'll put you in a raffle for a gift certificate this month. Every month we do a gift certificate raffle for all the reviews we get. Tell them something like that. That gives them the incentive to do it. And then, you can have them flow through to your website or a page called testimonials on your website, or, internet reviews or something like that. So key ideas, guys, just so you can take these away for you too, is add real authentic images of your team to the homepage and throughout the website, right? Just have that on there. It looks more personal. People are going to call those more often. Add video elements to your website welcome video, videos for each one of your services, a video explaining why someone should contact you versus a competition. Showcase your online reviews more prominently on the homepage so that people can see your reviews. Get the basics in order too. So let's get the phone number in the top right-hand corner and the logo in the top left. Ensure that there's a web form that customers can fill out on every page. Get a free estimate. Schedule an appointment, however you want to word that. Add credibility with authority symbols like BBB, Angie's List, and associations. The ISA, the TCIA, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List. If you got a huge rating on there, something like that. It gives people that kind of warm and fuzzy feeling, or just kind of convinces them to maybe call you over somebody else. Update the calls to action on each page to ensure that they speak to your customer, ideal customer, and tell them exactly what to do next. Hey, give us a call right at this number, right? Click here to call. Schedule an estimate. Click here to get a free estimate, something like that. Leverage coupons if you want, 10% off for senior citizens, 10% off veterans, offers that match the page that you're on. Add live chat to your website. Sometimes that works depending on the area, and offer clients the option to book on the internet. So this is a client we got their website right a year or two ago. I am busier now than ever during the winter season, which normally doesn't happen. I gave 10 estimates today. This is Jack Leak down in St. Augustine. Thank you so much for your referral and testimonial. This is actually on YouTube if you guys want to see it on our Tree Service Digital YouTube channel. And this is Hampton with Clean Cuts Trees in Utah. Tree Service Digital, it seems that they have a full grasp on the tree service marketing side for the internet. And we have seen an increase in sales since we started with them. Our online presence is a lot more professional. I would highly recommend them, just not in my area. Thanks so much for that, Hampton. Appreciate that testimonial. Optimize pages for on-site conversions. We'll go back to the same one. So remember, make sure you've got a click to call button on every single page of your website. It goes a long way in generating more leads with the same amount of traffic that you already get to your website. So if you're already getting 500 visitors a month, 300 visitors a month, whatever that is, 1,000 visitors a month, just by adding this click to call button here where people can tap it anytime they're scrolling on any page, it's going to increase your phone calls by at least 5%, right? So if you got 500 visitors, that's another, I don't know, 20 calls, because you're just making it easy for people to find your phone number. And we see this all the time. Which of the following should you implement in your business now that will have a positive impact on your conversion rates? Pick 3 to implement in the next 30 days. Maybe it's put the click to call button on the website. Maybe it's get a free estimate. Maybe it's get a free estimate contact forms everywhere. Maybe it's put testimonials on your homepage. Hey, we got to get our web guy to get testimonials on the website. Maybe it is make sure it's mobile responsive. In that case, you probably have to get a whole new website developed and built out. If you need help with that, let us know. Maybe it is get some more trust icons on the homepage, right? Maybe you need the BBB, Angie's List, or TCIA or ISA. Any of those things are going to help people give you a call and make sure that you increase your lead flow. So is your website optimized to convert? Does it have real, authentic images of your team on the homepage and throughout the website? Does it include video elements on your website welcome video, videos of your services, video explaining why someone should contact you versus the competition? Does it showcase your online reviews prominently on the homepage with a tool for reviews like Bird Eye or Review Buzz? There's a bunch of different ones out there. We have our own proprietary one, but all those are good and they work. Does it make it easy for them to take action and get in touch with your company? That's the main thing. We want to make it super, super brain dead simple to get in touch with your company, because that's going to increase your sales and revenue if more people call you, period. Get the basics in order with the phone number in the top right and the logo in the top left. That's huge. Add credibility with authority symbols like BBB, Angie's List, TCIA, ISA, Home Advisor, if you got a good review there, and update the calls to action on every single page to ensure that they speak to your ideal customer and tell them exactly what to do next. Click here to call now. Click here for a free estimate. Click this button to call right now. Those types of things. Mobile optimized with easy click to call buttons everywhere. And then live chat. If you want to put live chat on there, Facebook actually has a pretty cool thing on your business Facebook page. You can go to the section of settings, and then you can get the code for your Facebook chat widget, and you can stick that on your website. So every time somebody jumps on your website, there's a little Facebook chat button in the bottom right. And when they click on it to chat, it sends you a Facebook Messenger directly. That's pretty cool. If you don't have a chat service, you can use your Facebook Messenger for free. We do that too. Pretty cool. So I'm offering a free online marketing plan review. We can look at your website, right? We'll talk about other things too, but your website is super, super important for converting a majority of those visitors to your website, or a higher percentage of those visitors to your website, to actual leads calling your business. So we'll go over pretty much everything in your online area, your competitors. We'll show you where you're ranking currently, analysis of your online directory listings and where you're cited across the internet, your online reviews and reputation, analysis of social presence. We'll look at the population in your area to see what type of results you can expect, things like that. So give me a call. You can call the number here, 770-637-3707, which is our main office number. Or you can go to treeservicedigital.com/schedule or /program. It's got our program on that page. So happy to talk with you there and go over these things. They're so, so important for like growing your tree company and just getting more lead flow coming in. We see it all the time where somebody gets their website right, get their Google My Business map listing optimized. It starts showing up on the first page for tree service your city, tree removal your city. Everybody that finds it calls it. Well, everybody that does those searches can see your website on the first page of Google in the search results. That's humongous for growing your business, right? So what is that worth to you to have a local presence online where everybody finds it, that's looking for it? So people that are looking to give you money for tree service can find you actually, right? That's really all it's about, is connecting the dots. People that are searching for your services and then having a result on the first page of Google where they can actually click on your website and then call you or submit for a free estimate. So we'll go over all of that stuff free of charge. No pressure whatsoever. We can part as friends if we don't decide to work together. It's perfectly fine. We just love talking about tree service marketing. That's all we do every day. So we like talking about it. So that's what we'll do. We'll offer a free online marketing plan review. Again, you can go to treeservicedigital.com and you can find the schedule a game plan session there, or you can just go straight to treeservicedigital.com/schedule. Happy to talk with you there as well. And does anybody have any questions about their website? We'll leave open a quick little question and answer on the chat. If anybody has just a simple question you want to ask, I'll open that up. Feel free. We've got a few more minutes here. If not, that's perfectly fine too. Just wanted to give you that chance. If you had a question, you can ask right there on the chat and I'll answer it for everybody. Well, I'm glad everybody could see the slides. That was the first part of business knocked out there. Okay, well, if nobody has any questions, that's fine too. This will also be recorded and it'll be a replay. I'll send out the replay to everybody if you want to watch it on your own time, watch it with your business partner, watch it with, your wife or your husband or whatever. And we'll have that loaded, probably sent out first of next week. It'll also be on the YouTube channel. So go to Tree Service Digital YouTube channel. We also have a podcast, Tree Service Marketing Profits. Really cool. We put a lot of this content on there. If you're more of an audio listener, we load all of these on the podcast. Sometimes that's easier if you're riding around in the truck and stuff like that. But again, if you guys want to work with us or you want to go over a marketing strategy, get a game plan for your business, just call 770-637-3707. So Beth has a quick question. She says, for the service area pages, is it important to have those by city or can you use counties or geographical areas? That is an excellent question, Beth. So what we have found over the years, a lot of times people go, well, you know what? I service the whole county. You know what I'm saying? I service the whole county. So why don't we just put the county page on my website? Here's the reason why we don't do that. So people generally, when they go to search for tree service or anything, roofing, it doesn't matter really what they're searching for. They always search by city. Or they do like tree service near me, tree removal near me, something like that, tree removal city 1, tree removal city 2, wherever they're located. So you want a specific city page for that area. That's what's going to show up in the search results. Furthermore, Google knows if they hit near me, they know their coordinates and where that person's standing with the smartphone just by using their GPS. And then they know to put your city service area page right in front of them. If it's a whole county, generally the counties are so large, there's 20, 30 suburban cities in one county, for example. So it's tough to specifically pinpoint those searches with just a county page. Now we do offer, a lot of times we do blog articles and stuff about a county page, like how to get a tree removal permit in X county or stuff like that. So people will still find your website for those types of searches, but that's probably about 3 to 5% of the searches. So you want to target the other 95%, and the city pages are the way to do that. So hopefully that answers your question for that part. And so when they do those types of searches, you want a page dedicated for that area just to show up right there. And that's what doubles or triples your website traffic right there. A good SEO strategy. So he says, my client complains to me that oftentimes people do not know how much it costs to remove a tree. And then the lead goes to waste because they didn't know what they signed up for. Any idea how to filter out people who don't have the money for tree removals without spending my ads budget? Yeah, that's a tough one, Michael. So pretty much, it's basically people do searches for tree service, tree removal. You don't really know what types of demographics are going to be doing those searches necessarily. Now you can target certain areas. You can stop running the ads in, for example, less affluent areas or lower income areas if you want, rental property areas, that type of thing. And you can just target the higher affluent areas just on the Google Ads campaign. You can do something like that, but it's really tough to weed out every single one of those because people sometimes just have in their head it's going to be $1,000 and it's really going to be $5,000. So there's not much you can really do there with that part. So hopefully that answers your questions. And direct mail strategy also, if you want to target certain areas, certain zip codes, very effective. We have clients doing that, and you send it in certain zip codes that are higher affluent, they can pay the bill. So that's really, really effective too. So, but yeah, it looks like those are the 2 questions. Thanks for asking those questions, guys. If anybody else has another one, let me know. Post it in there really quick. And again, if you guys want to schedule anything or go over anything, just go to treeservicedigital.com/schedule. Happy to talk with you there. Join our Facebook group on Facebook, Tree Service Marketing Secrets. It's free. We talk about things like this all the time, week in and week out. So hope everybody got some value out of this. Thanks so much for joining today. And If you have any questions, let us know. Have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.